Well, these things are always, very subjective. I mean, it's great. I'm really pleased for Alma to get that first team selection because, she's come back from a couple of serious injuries and to be back playing as well as she's playing and had the sort of season that she's had with still another year to play next year is fantastic. So really delighted for Alma. And then obviously with Nick, she's another one that's come back from injury and had a great year for us. So those are players that are primarily playing defensive positions. Frosty scores goals, so has some stats to go along with that. So we expect to see Frosty in the mix, and she's up to scoring over the last couple of weeks. So that was great that she's in there as well. Our freshman players. Olivia's had a strong year. For a first-year keeper, she's played every minute in goal. So delighted that she's been recognised with all those years ahead of her. And Brittany Reed, we knew Brittany was a very strong player coming in, and the coaches have recognised that. It's one of those things. You could put two or three others in there. I'm sure there are many teams that are asking questions as to why their players aren't in. When you're looking at just first and second team, the way they did it this year, there were 24 slots because they had a couple of doubles in there. But on 24 slots, and we ended up with 4 of our players in there. So I feel pretty good that the other coaches recognised the level of play that we had.
Yeah, it's a great honor to be recognized like that, especially I think when you're a defender. But obviously, it's a team effort. I think we had worked well as a team defensively this season as a whole, and it's always good to have good people around you when you're playing. So I think I couldn't have done this without my teammates. Yeah, I think we've been preparing. We already started to prepare for the game this Saturday. Obviously, it doesn't really matter how the game went this season because this is completely new, tournament. We know that they're gonna come out hard, and we know that if we play at our best and just come out and play with heart, I think it will go well for us.
Yeah, well, obviously when you play team more than once, you know quite a bit about them and they know quite a bit about you. Last year when we did this against North Florida, it didn't work all that well for us. So this year, having gone through that experience, I know the captains and the players that were here last year are eager not to repeat that. So we'll be very focused. We think we've got a great chance. Obviously it's at our stadium with our fans, so we're hoping for a big crowd, and we'll be focused and we'll be ready, and we want to get the job done this year.